Welcome back to Car Drive Next, where we bring you the most in-depth and honest car reviews before anyone else. Today, we're taking a closer look at one of the most talked about revivals in the automotive world at the 2026 Honda Prelude. Yes, it's finally here. After years of speculation, concept teases, and whispers from Honda insiders, the Prelude badge is back on the road. But this isn't just a nostalgia trip. The 2026 Prelude is a thoroughly modern, hybrid-powered sports coupe that's aiming to shake up the affordable performance market. So, buckle up as we dive into every detail of this sleek new machine, from the way it looks, to how it feels inside, how it drives, and of course, what it costs. Camera pans across the front grille and headlights. Let's start with the styling. The 2026 Honda Prelude doesn't scream at you with oversized vents or exaggerated wings. Instead, it presents a confident, balanced design that blends sporty elegance with a touch of Honda's signature restraint. The front fascia is clean and aggressive without being overdone. The LED headlights are sleek and sharp, wrapping slightly into the fenders with a narrow DRL signature line that gives it a confident, almost predatory look. The grille itself is modest in size, blacked out with a mesh design, and it integrates beautifully with the lower air intakes, which are more functional than ornamental. Cut to a rolling shot of the side profile with slow-motion driving footage. Move to the side and you start to appreciate the coupe's proportions. The Prelude rides low with a slightly elongated hood and a cabin set further back, a classic rear-wheel drive silhouette. Even though this is a front-wheel drive-based layout, the roofline flows smoothly into the rear deck, creating a fastback-like profile that's reminiscent of the original Prelude models but with a far more modern execution. The 19-inch alloy wheels come standard on the higher trims and feature a split 5-spoke design that looks athletic without trying too hard. Character lines on the doors are subtle, but they help create a sense of movement, even when the car is parked. Footage pans to the rear with taillights lighting up. From the rear, the Prelude continues to impress with a minimalist but bold design. The taillights are connected by a full-width LED light bar that's slim, crisp, and very contemporary. The rear bumper is sculpted but not bulky, and there's a small integrated lip spoiler that enhances its sporty character. You won't find fake exhaust tips here, just a clean lower valance and a subtle diffuser-like element that adds to the aerodynamic look without going overboard. There's a small Prelude badge on the right, subtly reminding you this isn't just another Civic coupe. Cut to interior shots. A door opening, driver stepping in, step inside, and the 2026 Prelude continues to make a strong impression. The cabin is modern, driver-focused, and refreshingly simple. Honda has clearly drawn inspiration from the Civic and Accord interiors, but it elevates the experience here with better materials and a more intimate layout. The dashboard features a horizontal mesh trim that hides the air vents, and the climate controls are operated by tactile dials with solid feedback. Right in front of the driver is a 10.2-inch digital gauge cluster that's customizable and sharp, providing performance data, navigation info, and hybrid system details. Zoom in on center screen, showing infotainment system. In the center, you've got a 12.3-inch touchscreen infotainment display that supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The interface is quick and easy to navigate, and thankfully, Honda hasn't gone all-screen. Physical buttons for volume, climate, and defrost remain. The audio system on the X trim is a 10-speaker Bose setup that offers surprisingly deep sound for this class. Interior shots showing the seats, steering wheel, and cabin space. The front seats are sporty but comfortable, featuring thick bolstering and optional synthetic suede inserts that help hold you in place during spirited driving. The steering wheel is leather-wrapped, flat-bottomed, and has well-positioned controls that don't clutter the experience. Rear seat space. Well, let's be honest, it's tight. This is a 2+2 coupe, so you can technically fit passengers in the back, but they better be kids or very short adults. Cargo space is about 10.8 cubic feet, which is reasonable for a sporty coupe, and the rear seats fold down to expand that a bit for weekend trips or hauling gear. Camera shows engine bay and then footage of car accelerating. Now let's talk performance, because this is where the Prelude sets itself apart. Under the hood, the 2026 Prelude is powered by a 2.0-liter Atkinson cycle inline-4 engine paired with Honda's 2-motor hybrid system. Combined, it produces 204 horsepower and 247 pound-feet of torque. Those numbers might not sound like much on paper, but thanks to the instant torque from the electric motors and the car's relatively lightweight just under 3,300 pounds, it feels punchy off the line and very responsive in the mid-range. Honda hasn't confirmed a 0-60 time officially, but early tests put it in the 6.5 to 6.8 second range, which is more than respectable for a hybrid front-wheel drive coupe, driving footage showing sharp cornering and dynamic stability. What's more impressive is how it handles. The Prelude benefits from a retuned suspension setup that sits slower and firmer than the Civic or Accord, giving it excellent body control and a surprisingly composed ride even over rough pavement. The steering is quick, precise, and well-weighted, especially in sport mode. Speaking of which, you can choose between eco, normal, and sport driving modes, each adjusting throttle response, steering weight, and hybrid engagement. Sport mode keeps the engine engaged more often for quicker response and enhances regenerative braking to mimic engine braking on downshifts. Show regenerative braking and hybrid system display. Fuel economy is another highlight. Honda estimates 44 miles per gallon combined, which is incredibly efficient for a sporty car. You can drive in full EV mode at low speeds or in stop-and-go traffic, and the transition between electric and gas power is seamless. This isn't a plug-in hybrid, though, so there's no charging required. Just fill it up with gas and go. Honda's hybrid system has proven itself in the Accord and CR-V, and it feels just as smooth and reliable here. Cut to pricing, graphics and trim breakdown. Let's talk pricing. The base model starts at around $31,000, which gets you the core hybrid powertrain, a digital cluster, and Honda Sensing Safety Suite. Move up to the XL trim, priced closer to $34,500. And you get larger wheels, upgraded interior materials, the Bose audio system, and a sunroof. The top-tier Sport Touring trim tops out just under $38,000 and includes adaptive suspension, wireless charging, heated and ventilated front seats, and exclusive interior trims. For the money, it's very well equipped, especially when compared to rivals like the Toyota GR86, Mazda MX-5, or even the base BMW 2 Series. Car driving off into sunset or night city lights. So, what's the verdict? The 2026 Honda Prelude isn't trying to be the fastest or loudest car in its class. Instead, it offers a refined, balanced, and smart take on the affordable sports coupe formula. It's quick, efficient, beautifully built, and easy to live with, all while carrying the spirits of the original Prelude into a new electrified era. For drivers who want something fun, stylish, and practical without giving up fuel economy or daily usability, this is one of the most compelling new options on the market. Camera pulls back as car drives off. That's it for today's review of the 2026 Honda Prelude. What do you think? Is Honda's return to the coupe segment worth the wait? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you haven't already, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss another deep dive car review from Car Drive Next. Until next time, drive safe, stay curious, and we'll see you on the next ride.